I want to talk about the current state of horror games, specifically indie horror. Now, you may not know this. I've been into indie horror for a long time. Shit like Game Jolt, itch.io. I played hundreds of indie horror games, and I'm not super pleased with the genre right now. I mean, it's been this way for a while, but I think the baseline of it is it's eating itself alive. Like, you've heard the takes from Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and I think we all have to accept that they're fucking right. These games have drowned themselves. Things like Poppy Playtime, Five Nights at Freddy's. These things have drowned themselves in their own lore, in their own complications, and their own attempt to make something new out of something that just should have stopped a long, long time ago. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quick example. Bendy and the Ink Machine. We all know this game. We all love these games. These are great. But they're over. Like, sure, they're gonna have their expansions, maybe a movie, who knows. But for the most part, the mainline story with Joey Drew and everything else, it's over. It's done. Go home now. And I feel like that's the attitude that Five Nights at Freddy's and Poppy Playtime and all these other big indie horror franchises should be taking. Stop. If the story is done, it's done. Would Gravity Falls have been the absolute goddamn masterpiece it was if they just kept it going? No. It's a beautiful story that starts, and has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that's it. And that's what I think Five Nights at Freddy's and Poppy Playtime and all these need, is an end. No more lore, no more mysteries, no more anything. Conclude. Solve the mysteries. Solve the lore that you've put forth. That's it. It's done. Stop. Like, I don't know how else to put that. But it's just because I really care about these games. I've always been a super big fan of horror and indie horror games in general. Because again, I've played hundreds of them. Hundreds of indie horror games over the years. Since I was a little kid, I've always gone to these sites and played these indie horror games. I played Five Nights at Freddy's when it first came out on my goddamn 20-year-old computer in my parents' room. That's the level I was at. And that's why I think it's time to stop. But that's just my opinion. Tell me yours in the comments down below. And if you want me to talk more about horror, or hell, if you want me to play some horror games for you guys, let me know. Because this is something I might be interested in.